those we support, be they that they have dementia, Alzheimer's, mental health conditions, or learning disabilities, sometimes we say that they are difficult to work with. Why? Because they present challenging behaviors. But we also need to realize that certain things, either from us or from the environment or whatever, triggers these challenging behaviors. Now, what are these triggers for these challenging behaviors? Number one trigger is when they had their needs unmet or their desires unmet. That can present a serious challenging behavior, as they will have a meltdown, and some of them might do things that may not be very nice for you to behold. Okay? Hey, my name is Kesiena Akwara Ati, a health and social care trainer. To all of you, my old and new returning subscribers, you guys are amazing. Thank you all so much for your love and support. Even though I haven't been posting as I should have, or I used to, it is because of work commitments. But thank you nevertheless for sticking by me. All right. And hey, if you are just watching this channel for the first time, or you came across it perchance, welcome to my channel. On this channel, I talk about everything care, and you will do well to smash the subscribe button. Yeah, give me a thumbs up by liking the video, and don't forget to click on the all important notification bell, so whenever I upload a new video, you will be among the very first to know. Freely as well, connect with me rather on Instagram, Care by Cares, on TikTok, Caring Cares, and on Facebook as Kesiena Akwara. I'll see you there, okay? So let's get into it. So trigger number 2 is when they have communication difficulties, as in they cannot communicate with you what they need, what they want, as at the time they need it. Why? Because we all know that some of them are non-verbal and therefore cannot communicate, what they want, all right? And then the third trigger for challenging behavior from those we support is when they have emotional states. And by emotional states, I mean they have feelings of frustration, which could be also from trying to communicate with you and they're not able to, or say something they want to say that they need and they cannot do that. Okay? Feeling of fear as well and anxiety. All those can bring on, all those are triggers rather for challenging behaviors that we see with those that we support. Okay? Now, fourthly, we have physiological states. By that, I mean when they are hungry or in pain or they are ill or they are tired. If you are very observant, you notice that they behave in a certain way that's not their normal way of behavior. So they try to communicate something to you. And particularly for those who are non-verbal, that's how they can do it. For you to understand, particularly when you have gone to know them so well, you will know something is not right. And you need to fix it fast. If not, they will become challenging. The other day, I saw a video, was it on TikTok or Instagram? I'm not sure now which one. This young man has autism, is non-verbal. Now, he was hungry, so he was trying to communicate that to his parents. And he was putting his finger in his mouth and, trying to give them sign he's hungry. But I think they were driving. And so the next thing he started to do was pushing the chair, that the person was driving, because it was behind the person who was driving. He was pushing the chair. And so they knew he wanted to eat. Okay, because sometimes as carers for those who support, we sometimes forget about these things, but we should be mindful of them. All right. Now, this trigger is past trauma. Now, yes, they do have traumas of their own. Now, if they have anything that would make them think back or remind them of past trauma, what happens? They will display a challenging behavior. They will have a meltdown, if that makes any sense. Yeah. And they will have environmental factors. Environmental factors in the sense that you got loud noises everywhere, cars honking, people honking their car horns, people screaming and shouting somewhere, It can bring a meltdown for some of them. For some people, they don't like crowded spaces. And so it is important that as a care worker or key worker, you understand what they like and what they don't like. And in most cases, these things are contained in the care plans. All right. So these environmental factors that I've mentioned, can trigger challenging behaviors. Even unfamiliar surroundings can as well. The next one will be changes in their routine. Yes, when their routines are changed, as in you don't care. Or take, for instance, somebody goes in a particular way, road A, let's use road A, to his school or something. And then the next day you just took up and then you took route C. Of course, it's going to have a meltdown. So if you're going to make any changes to their routine or their environment, please let them know and give them the reason why and tell them well in advance to prevent any meltdowns coming from them. We've got sensory overload. And now by sensory overload, I mean, there's too much going on all at the same time. And there's only so much they can handle. Now, when they get to that stage, they will have a meltdown. Now, I hope these triggers are going to help us, because I did promise that I was going to give us, good news, or a series rather, on how to manage those that we support. So these are the triggers. So my brothers and sisters, let's be mindful of these triggers and try to reduce them or bring them to the barest minimum to avoid challenging behaviors. Okay. Now, if you would like to see the kind of different types, if you'd like me rather to make a video on the different types of challenging behaviors they are likely to display and what you can do as their care worker or key person to prevent these from happening, please let me know in the comment section and I will get onto it. All right. So thank you so much for sticking by, and remember this, that no matter what the matter is, you matter so much more. Au revoir.